A word that entered my vocabulary over the last month is twisties. Maybe it was a new word to you too. Our question is, does it have anything to say to us non-gymnasts today? Hi, I'm Larry Buxton. Welcome to Leading with Spirit. I'd never heard of the twisties until just a few weeks ago in Tokyo when Simone Biles explained her decision to withdraw from some Olympic events. And we learned then that for gymnasts, the twisties happen when their muscle memory fails them. Instead of instinct honed by practice leading them safely through a routine, they hit a moment of uncertainty and disorientation, often at the worst possible time. And the danger is not only that with an awkward routine they can land wrong and injure themselves, it's also that when instinct fails, it gets replaced by thought. And thought leads to worry, and worry prevents you from ever doing your best. Simone Biles, Naomi Osaka, Michael Phelps have all reminded us that worry and anxiety are formidable opponents in athletic competition. And they are also for us in our work and our home life. Our best effort always comes by keeping our anxiety low and our worries down. Emotional and spiritual calmness isn't a luxury for you and me anymore. In a polarized COVID culture that's as disorienting as ours is, or in a work environment that throws slider after curveball after cutter at 100 miles an hour, grounding yourself in calmness is essential. Now, the paradox is that we accomplish this by doing unproductive things. We strengthen ourselves by being lazy. That is, we don't win trophies for relaxing. We don't get commendations for leisure. But we do become better at life by including in our lives non-purposeful activity, by cultivating uselessness. A global tech executive last year took advantage of not having to commute during the pandemic by adding some light jogging to her morning routine. And she intended it as an opportunity for reflection and mindfulness, getting away from her desk, taking care of body and spirit, refreshing and sharpening her awareness. And she discovered that a 5K jog suited her well. And as she went along, she extended that and soon realized she was covering half marathon distances. So she decided then to use her morning time to train for a marathon. And she began clocking and recording her progress. Only when she pulled a hamstring did she realize how quickly she had abandoned her original reflection goal and turned it into competition. And so she went back to simple jogging, not for distance or speed, but for her own inner composure and well-being. The preacher I listened to on Sunday said, play is a way to show love. When we cultivate laughter and play games, we remember we're not in charge of the world. When we jog and reflect or read and pray, we remember the world doesn't depend on our productivity. When we can goof off or piddle or daydream sometimes, the world as it is becomes enough. And so do we. And then we're drawn into our world in love. We live in the goodness of who we are and those who are around us, in love for ourselves and love for the life we've been given. And then the tight knot loosens, the twisties straighten out, play pushes back worry and shows us a way to live in love. And life becomes trustworthy again. Hey, I hope you have a playful and non-anxious week. Maybe someone you know needs the same thing. Feel free to share today's video and to introduce a friend to LarryBuxton.com, a site focused on leadership, character, and coaching. As the game show hosts say, thanks for playing along, and God bless you.